All right, we are recording. I'm going to mute everyone, and then when I'm asking certain questions, you guys can definitely unmute yourself. And sorry if you hear my dog barking, he's just crazy. So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for joining this training call. And welcome to It Works. Like, you guys are absolutely awesome. You are on here because you want to change something, whether it's your financial situation, you want more time, anything of that nature. And we'll get to that here in a little bit. Before we start the actual training, I just want to go over a few housekeeping things. So when you sign up, you got a business building website called eSuite. You need to log into that. So how you do that is go to eSuite, esuite.itworks.com and sign in. You should have, I believe it's a 10-digit code now for you new guys. It should be in your welcome email and then the password that you chose, that you typed in when you signed up. So log in there, and when you first log in, your tax form should come up. This is basically just saying, yes, I'm a U.S. citizen and I pay taxes, whatever. It's basically just confirming who you are. And also in eSuite, that we'll get to here in a little bit, but up on the top, there are some different things you can click on. Click on It Works You. It's all the way to the right. It's kind of a U icon. And under there, press, under the training, press product info. And this is how I really learn the products inside and out. They're about 30-second to minute videos on each of the products. And you can just sit down when you have a little extra time and go through the product videos and write down some facts about them. So when people are asking you questions, like, you have your piece of paper there. And you can kind of learn the products a little bit more that way as well. So one, log into eSuite. Number two, of housekeeping, in Heart of Diamonds, if you go under the files in there, I know you can look at them from your phone, but in order to print them off, you need to go probably on your computer to do that. Or if you need me to email them to you as well, just let me know and I can email them to you. Print off your hundreds list, a Ruby chart, steps to success, and a new distributor checklist. Bo! Sorry. So yeah, just print off those 4 things because you will definitely be putting those to use. Number 3, when you get off of here, I want you to put your first post onto social media. You can use a picture you really like of yourself. You can take a selfie where you're at, or an inspirational quote, picture, anything of that nature, and just say, I just started a new adventure and I can't wait to share it with you. Who wants to make $1 million with me? Just say something of that nature, something super simple. Keep a little mystery there because people are like, oh, I wonder what she started, what venture she's getting into. And yeah, definitely post that so people are like, oh, what are you doing? And that way you can message them. And if anybody does comment on your post, just say, I will message you, and you can say, hey, I just started my own business with It Works. Like, it is absolutely awesome. And I can give you the scripts of what to say. And we will go into this in a second, but scheduling your launch party, this can either be on Facebook virtual or this can be in person. But I can honestly say this is a big reason why my business jumped off so quick, is because I had a launch party. And then, yeah, we will go into the training now. So Ruby, the rank of Ruby should be your very first goal. I will go into, this is what a Ruby chart looks like. I have it written out on a whiteboard. And I'll go into that here in just a minute. But the rank of Ruby should be your very first goal. So we have what's called our steps to success. There are 3 steps in order to be successful in this business. And step 1 is joining the party. So you've already done that. You've gotten your distributor kit. You have joined It Works. That is completely awesome. And so now the rest of the time you're with It Works, you just have to do step 2 and step 3 over and over and over in order to be successful in this business. So step 2 is sign your first 4 loyal customers. This is huge. You're probably saying, well, why 4? Why not like 3 or 5 or 7? Corporate just gave us that number 4 because this will make you eligible for all future bonuses. It's also really huge because every 2 loyal customers you sign up, you get a wrap reward. So a wrap reward is when you get a box of wraps or a box of facials for $25 opposed to $59. So you can turn that right around and get that $75 profit, which is huge. And we are also, they just announced, it's very, very important to get 4 loyal customers in January because at conference in February, they are announcing a promotion, and they won't tell us what it is, but they're hinting, just make sure you get 4 loyal customers in January and you will be very, very happy. I don't know what it is. I am like so excited though, because I know with them, it's going to be something huge. So again, step 2, sign your first 4 loyal customers. Just a few facts about getting loyal customers. They can't share your address. If they can get if they do live with you, they can, and if they can get their product shipped somewhere else, they can do that as well. But they need to do that address during enrollment, that different address. If it is a past loyal customer, say somebody signed up as a loyal customer like 5 years ago underneath of somebody, they need to fully call customer service and cancel their account before they sign up with you, or else you won't get credit for that loyal customer because the system will recognize the old account with their address or email or anything of that nature. So just make sure if anybody comes to you and they're an old loyal customer, you can definitely sign them up right away. They just need to cancel their old account. Another fact about signing loyal customers, when you're signing them up, if they have a different billing and shipping address with their credit card, you have to call and sign them up, or you can put in a customer service ticket and sign them up. That's just a security feature that we have on our website to make sure there's no fraudulent activity with anybody's cards. So it's really to protect all of our customers. Let me see here. So you're probably wondering, well, how do I sign these first 4 customers? So I asked you to earlier, in the housekeeping, after you get off here, print off a hundreds list. So that's the first part. Fill out your hundreds list. So you can go through, just think of all your friends, all your family, go through your Facebook list. Ooh, I think this person would be really interested in the products or in the business or anything of that nature. Literally what I did was I went through my Facebook and I wrote down everybody. I wrote down coworkers. I wrote down people I went to college with, or people I had class with at that time, or past coworkers, friends from high school, anything of that nature. Just write down their names and make your hundreds list. It's just a list of 100 people. Then you can make a post, and we can give you ideas of make a post about, growing your hair out, or a weight loss challenge that you have going on. Or if you have results of your own from any products, post those. I can tell you personally, when I first signed up, I had never tried a single product when I signed up. Never. But when I got my starter kit, I put a wrap on and I showed my results on Facebook, and immediately, I can tell you, I think I signed 6 customers right from showing my results on Facebook. So showing your own results are very, very important, but you can also share any results that we put in the page, in our team page, and just say, hey, this is one of my team members. So you can say, this is one of my team members, Brittany, and her wrap results. They are absolutely amazing. or this is her results from using New You to grow muscle, or anything of that nature. Or you can do like the hair, skin, and nail pictures as well. So definitely post something of that nature so you can start getting your customers. Another way to get your first 4 customers is through your launch party. I know I'll be getting with Leah and with Becca. I know she's not on yet, but to set up a launch party within the next couple weeks. It can be online through Facebook, or it can be in person. I know you're in Fredericksburg, so I can totally travel up there if you want, or we can go back to Harrisonburg if you want to have it in person. Or if we can just have it online. Totally up to you. And just ask people if they'd be willing to be a product tester for you. I love the loyal customer program and explaining it to people, because when you compare our retail price to our loyal customer price, people are like, this is a no-brainer. I'm definitely becoming a loyal customer. Because you can tell them, I can give you my discount for the products if you become a product tester for me. All you have to do is try one product a month for 3 months. And during that 3 months, you can either get the same product, or you can change your product each month. And they get that 40% discount for life, and they also earn free products. And this is all on the product catalogs as well. I know when I was first starting, I kept a product catalog with me at all times, so I could like repeat that little piece on the back part. I don't know if I have one out here with me, but there's a little section on the back part of your product catalogs that come in your starter kit, that you can explain that. And I like to, when people ask, well, what is the loyal customer program? I like to explain it. It's just like having a Costco or Sam's Club membership, except you don't have to pay a membership fee. You just get all the benefits, which is really awesome. So step 3 is, actually, I'm going to go back to step 1. So sorry, I completely skipped over this. So step 1 was joining the party. Also, when you're signing up, you saw something for an 80 BV auto shipment. I just want to explain this for a minute. So I like to explain it as, how can you run a hot dog stand without hot dogs? You just can't. So they set up this auto shipment so it allows you to try products and have a before and after. I think being a product with a product is very important. I know Brittany's on here. She can tell you it's very important. Tanya, Kia, April, they can all tell you that's very, very important to be a product of the product. You know, you can get wraps and sell them right back for $25 a piece and get $100 from that box. You can get greens. Hair, skin, nails is a really good one to get for a before and after. Any facial products, you know, any of our products really. And I am like addicted to our energy drinks. I know Brittany is too, and Tanya and April, everybody. They are like the best things ever because they're all natural. So they have it set up so your first month that you sign up, your auto shipment runs by your 30th day. And then after that, you can choose whatever day you want it to run. The auto shipment isn't 110% mandatory, but it is very highly encouraged to run it. So, I mean, we understand if there's a month where you absolutely cannot run it, but it is very, very, very encouraged. I know, like, when I signed up, my money was really, really tight and I couldn't necessarily afford it, but I ran it anyways because I knew it was really important to grow my business, and it did. Let me see here. It's also a tax deduction as well, so I like to think of it that way, like I'll be able to write it off at the end of the year anyways. And if you think about if you were to open a regular business, like you have to pay rent, you have to pay for pens, chairs, tables, all the supplies for whatever product or whatever you're selling. But, you know, this is the only thing that you really would have to pay for monthly. So, okay, that was back to step 1. Then step 2, sign your first 4 loyal customers. Then step 3, sign your first 3 distributors. So it's really awesome. So I'm going to do this chart now. I'm going to go over our Ruby chart because this will just make a lot more sense to you. So I am going to talk with Leah. All right, I'm going to have you unmute yourself, Leah, or else I can unmute you here. Let me see here. Unmute. All right. So this is Leah's Ruby chart. We're going to go over this. So Ruby is an average of $497 as a monthly average income. Oh, let me put this down a little bit so you guys can see it. So is this the right way? Can you guys read this, or is it backwards? You're good? Okay, cool. So Leah, name 3 people, it could be friends, family, whoever, that you think would be awesome at this business, that you would just like love to have on your team.
Okay, probably my friend Ashley.
Okay, we'll put her right here.
Probably, I'm not gonna like name a name, but like I was in a sorority, so definitely one of my sisters.
Okay.
College.
All right, I'll put SS for sorority sister.
They're very business-esque. And then probably my cousin Emily.
Okay. All right, so that is your first 3 distributors here. So when you sign them up, they are called your personally enrolled distributors. So when they get their first 2 customers, so I'm gonna just put a couple dots right here symbolizing customers. They got their first 2 loyal customers right there. So you get a $100 bonus for signing them up. That will be given to you that next Friday. So one of your sorority sisters, they're like, yeah, this is awesome. I know I can sell some greens or wraps or hair, skin, nails. So they get a couple loyal customers right here. So you get another $100 bonus for signing them up. Then your friend Emily, or your cousin, she gets 2 loyal customers here. So that's another $100 bonus. These are endless. If you sign up 10 distributors, they get their first 2 loyal customers, you get $100 for each one of those. So that's $1,000 that could be in your pocket right there. So Ashley takes off. She was like, this is an awesome opportunity. She's like, I'm going to sign up my cousin as well. So she signs up her cousin right here, and then name one more person. Maybe just another sorority sister, or yeah. So we just put another sorority sister down here that signs up, that you sign up, but you can place underneath of Ashley.
Okay.
Right here. Ashley's cousin gets her first 2 loyal customers. So Ashley gets that $100 bonus. And since you signed up this sorority sister, here's 2 loyal customers right here, and you get another $100 bonus. So not only do you get all these bonuses and you get their business started, but your Ruby chart is now filled. They say to get 3 people, but I mean, if you get all 5, your check is going to be higher. So after your chart is filled with distributors here, let me get a different colored marker here. We have what's called, we have GV, which is group volume, and then we have PBV, which is personal bonus volume. So personal bonus volume, I'm just going to put this underneath of you, is this could be your personal auto shipment. This could be customers directly underneath of you. This could be retail orders, anything of that nature. Let me go back here. Okay. Anything of that nature. And then group volume is everybody as a whole, but we have also just regular volume underneath each person. So you will need 400 volume. We call it BV, bonus volume. Underneath your sorority sister Emily, sorority sister, and cousin, in order to go Ruby. So this comes from products. So all of our products are on a point system. So for example, our wraps are 54 volume. So if you add that up, you could just minus it from that 400 right there. I know our system is 110 volume. So if you get 4 people that get our It Works system, you can knock that 400 volume out in no time. And you aren't the only one getting these customers. Like Emily would be getting her customers, sorority sister would be getting her customers. But if you move some as well, that is absolutely awesome. But as soon as you do that, you go Ruby and you are making an average of $497 a month, which is really, really, really awesome. I know I was able to do that in about a month and a half because I signed up March 2nd of 2015. I didn't really start working my business until like March 15th-ish. And then I finally went Ruby April, the end of April. So let me see what I didn't cover in here. So that's how you go Ruby. And they say, I'm not sure if you guys have looked at our income charts yet or not, but diamond is when you start making an average of $2,000 a month. So they say, act like a diamond, become a diamond. You know, like if you really want to be there, have that confidence and be positive, and you will get there in absolutely no time. So, you know, you're like, well, how do I get those distributors? You know, I can honestly say, I have had a lot of friends join me, some family join me, but a lot of them have been like people who have come out of the woodworks and strangers and stuff like that. And it's just me posting on social media, just saying how it can change somebody's life. It could be sharing somebody else's story. Share where you want to be. You can say, hey, I'm going for this promotion. It pays out this much a month, and I cannot wait to be able to like pay off my student loans, or, you know, whatever you want to do, buy a car with cash, you know, have these goals written down somewhere. Let me see here. Another way to make money, I know Janae was on here, so she's out trying to make wrap cash. So she's blitzing. This is another way to make money by getting wrap cash. You don't actually have to go out and blitz. You can talk to somebody about it, but blitzing is also a good way, like talking to your cashier or your Starbucks barista, anything of that nature. Just handing them a blitz card, which you also get in your starter kit. You know, you can sell a wrap for $25 and post what that picture paid for. You know, paid for your gas, paid for your nails, your hair, diapers, groceries, date night, whatever. Because wrap cash can go a long way for real. Let me see here. So just a little bit about social media and how to get your business started with social media. You are now a business owner. So people friended you on Facebook or followed you on Instagram because they wanted to see you and see your life. So you still want to be genuine. You still want to be sharing. We like to say like the 3 F's, like what you should be sharing on your social media platform: friendships, fun, and freedom. And I like to add a 4th, food, because I just love food. So, you know, post about all those things. You know, people want to see like what this business is doing for you, what it will be doing for you. Stay away from graphics. That will hurt your business probably more than anything. Nobody wants to see an advertisement on their news feed. They want to see you. Again, they want to see what this is doing for you, not a graphic of join me today, it's $99, call or text me, you know. Nobody wants to see that. So Again, like I said, you can share someone else's story. We have a big feed in Heart of Diamonds of different people's stories, different, we call them our VIPs. If you're a triple diamond, presidential diamond, or ambassador diamond, you're considered a VIP in the company. So we have a bunch of different stories there that you can share to get people interested. I know when I first started as well, like, of course, I was still developing my story, so I was sharing a lot of those others. And I can honestly say you want to be messaging, because people won't join unless you ask them. I know for the majority on here, we can go around in just a second. I know, Brittany, I know Janae had asked you, tell about your little story there.
Hey everybody. Yeah, Janae is my sponsor, and I had been seeing her post online for like a while. I'm just like, what is she posting about? Like, we went to college together, so she was a colleague of mine. And I mean, we weren't really close, like, we weren't close friends or anything like that, but I knew her from Radford. And, anyways, I saw her posting on Facebook, and I was like, I never really even thought anything about it. I just had noticed her post. One day, I commented on her dancing, like one of her dance shoots or something. And I was like, you're going to be famous, girl. And boy, did that open up conversation right there, because as soon as I like posted on her status or her video or whatever, she messaged me and was like, oh my gosh, I've been really wanting to talk to you about this business opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay. And then like, she pretty much asked me, because she talked to me about the business, and I blew her off for like 2 weeks. I was like, yeah, I'll get with you later. And I was out on maternity leave at the time, so it hit me, and I was like, man, I got to go back to work. And something just like came over me. I was like, maybe you should listen to what the girl has to say if it's something that's going to deal with making money. And so sure enough, I thought about it, and I texted her or messaged her or something back, and she was like, yeah, give me 15 minutes. And like, she is the type of person where she picks up the phone to talk about the opportunity. So I know a lot of you may be a little shy, or, you know, you may not feel like you're comfortable enough to talk about the business yet, being that you're just getting started. But that's what you have your sponsors or your upline to help you with that kind of thing if they want to talk on the phone. But Janae kind of seals the deal with like talking over the phone, so the person can actually hear it in her voice how passionate she is. Me, I can pretty much text people, and like, it's very easy for me. I don't know if it's the wording that I use, or like, I just like to make people feel like confident in themselves that like anybody can really do it if you really put your mind to it. So that was how I got started. I blew Janae off for 2 weeks. Just so long story short, just make sure, just because somebody may tell you no when you first ask doesn't mean that they won't join later. And what they'll do is actually start paying more attention to you if you privately message them about the opportunity.
Yeah. Another thing is too, if you have anybody interested, or especially when you're first starting out, if you have anybody interested in products or the business, if you want to put us in a 3-way message, or if you want me to write a response for you, anything of that nature, just screenshot what they said, send it to me or your sponsor, and we can write something out and you can send it back. Or if you want to do a 3-way call so they can get more information, we can do that as well. On Thursday nights, we also do opportunity calls. So if you have anybody interested in the business, just say, hey, like, we have an awesome opportunity call that you can hop on Thursday nights to get more information about the company, or, you know, we can do a one-on-one with them as well. But I'll go around here. Kia, what is your why, and were you asked to join the business?
Hey, I wasn't asked to join the business. I just seen posts like Tanya post all the time. Brittany posted all the time, which I kind of knew of her a little bit, but not a lot. But Tanya posts. Tanya me and Dion, my husband, we kept looking and we was like, man, what is Tanya and Jamie and them doing? You know, what? We just looked and was like, nah, the first time we brushed it off. We kept looking at the post, kept looking. I was like, it must really be something to this. So we hit Tanya, messaged her and everything. We talked to her and we was like, you know what, we're going to do this together. So got talking to Tanya and Tanya was like, wow, that'd be great. So we went up her house. She showed us like from point A to however far. We stayed there. I can't remember how, maybe an hour or two. And she showed us step by step everything we needed to do. Me personally, I'm like more of a hands-on person, so I like to see it for myself versus just hearing somebody tell me over the phone. So she showed us, and so that was like after we left that house, I was like, you know what, we can do this. They're doing it, we can do it. So, and my reason for doing this is my two girls. Like I just had a newborn, so those two and my family, my husband too, us both, we strive to do whatever we can for our girls. So me, I've slacked off. I honestly admit, I tell any new person listening, me, I was bam, 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 all for it, go, go, go. I did fall off because I couldn't get people. Like nobody responded. Everybody was saying no. But I kept thinking, I was like, you know what? I've come too far to just stop and give up. So, and like I put in my post tonight for you all to seen it, y'all four girls, you, Janae, Brittany, and Tanya. I mean, y'all motivate me and inspire me every day to keep going. And the new people on here, you'll see as well. They are some go-getters. And just follow them and listen to them, and they'll lead you the right way.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. April. I don't know if she's by her phone or not.
She just texted me and said she's talking to a potential loyal customer. So if you called her name, that's why she didn't respond.
Okay, cool. All right.
I asked April when that's how she kind of blew it off for a little while too, and then she finally joined. So yeah, she was asked.
All right. Quetta, what is your why and were you asked to join? I don't know if she's by her phone either. Are you there? It says unmuted, but okay. We can come back. Sharita, if she's by her phone.
I'm here. I wasn't asked. I actually saw a video of Tiara's on YouTube, and she was talking about the business, and I became very interested, and I emailed her then. And my why is one, to prove to myself that I can do it, and two, for my daughter, for her to have a comfortable life.
Yeah, that is so awesome. And you will definitely be able to achieve that in no time. Tanya.
To join. No, I wasn't asked to join. I actually had a party for Brittany. And for that party, I was like, okay, I'll do it. I want to do it. Do what?
Tell them the true story behind that party.
We invited, I don't know, 30 people. We invited everybody we thought we were. And it was like in November, right before Thanksgiving. Before Thanksgiving, and it was just like nobody came. It was just me and Brittany and mom. And we
Your phone is cutting out.
Yeah.
So, is that better?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We had the best time together, and I've tested the products, watched Brad and Jamie.
You're cutting out again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. I'm just sitting here.
Basically, we had a party. I asked Tanya to have a party for me, y'all, and nobody showed up. She had like 30 people said they were coming. Nobody showed up. She only had the party for me, and like she still joined. So you just never know who was interested. I thought I would have never even thought to ask her because I was so embarrassed, but she's one of my top person on my team, and I wasn't even going to ask her. So you shouldn't ever assume that somebody isn't interested, because if Tanya wouldn't have assumed, like, just said she would join, she wouldn't be on my team because I didn't ask her.
Yeah.
And because nobody showed up, I was like, oh my God. But look what happened.
And it's crazy because am I still cutting out?
No, you're good.
Or is that- I saw Brittany do it months before. I was just on Facebook scrolling like, what is Brittany doing? You know, I was really like, what is she doing? Why is she doing this? This isn't something Brittany would do, but look at us now. We're all doing it.
I know, and y'all are bomb at it. You're diamond, and Brittany and Brad are both doubles, and you guys will be there in no time, Tanya, for real. Let me see here. Let me go around. Ronita. You want me to unmute you? Hey. Maybe. All right, I'll go over to Terry Allen. Did I say your name right? I'll unmute you. There you go.
It's Terrelyn.
Carolyn. Okay, sorry. I butcher names all day long.
It's okay. Some of us, it's something we learn to get over after a certain amount of years. But Sharia and I worked together for like, I don't know, I think 2 years. And our company our workplace kind of dissipated, so everybody went their own separate ways. So I think it might have been like 2 years later when she started working with It Works, and she messaged me. And I have health issues, and I hate taking medicine. I hate it with a passion. So when she told me that the products were all natural, I was interested, especially in the greens, and I love them to this day, although I have not tried orange because that just sounds weird. Orange flavored greens.
Berry all the way.
Berry is very good. And I started experimenting with it and putting it with different things other than water, because as a culinary student, I like to play with my food, as anyone should. So I joined because I wanted more kitchen toys.
Oh my God.
I wanted more baking pans and spatulas, like everything. I wanted to fill my kitchen with no space left for anything. And that's the reason why I joined. Like, she told me about the bonuses and everything, and I was like, that's a lot of flour. That's a lot of this and a lot of that. I can use that, and that's.
You could get a brand new kitchen, a brand new house with a brand new kitchen with this.
One day. I am a slow startup because even though it's easy for me to talk to people, it's not easy for me to sell to people. So
we don't sell to anybody. We share to people.
That's the thing that I couldn't wrap my head around. It was, am I selling? But I've only been able to share with a small amount of people so far. And most of them they see a difference with the greens, with just the greens that my body has gone through. And I just did my first wrap last night, and I showed Sharita my pictures, my before and after pictures. And I saw a post on, I think it was Instagram, where a lady took her picture the day of, and 2 days later, and 3 days later, and whatnot, to show the progress that it was doing. Because it really, I have another friend who did it, but she didn't sign up. She just bought them whenever she wanted to get some.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you can definitely if you want some more pointers, like we can definitely get you there and, you know, get you out there a little bit more and maybe even host a launch party online or anything of that nature to get yourself out there. But you're doing awesome, girl. I'm proud of you. And then we have Leah. So she is our newest distributor. I'm so excited. We actually went to high school together, but tell us a little bit about why you joined.
Well, I know that you asked me like a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
probably like over a year ago, but literally I didn't even have $99 to like spare. Like I had under $100 in my account at all times. So I was just like in school, and my parents gave me like a small allowance that was like $100 a month.
Yeah.
So I joined basically to challenge myself. I like what I do, but it's not like I see myself doing it forever. So I just kind of wanted to start something that I might be able to do something more that I like and I'm passionate about, and of course have extra money.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this can definitely do it for you. You know, this can open so many different doors for you that you don't even realize. Like when I first joined, I was like, okay, yeah, an extra $500 a month would be cool. So I can quit my serving job and, you know, have like make ends meet so I can have more than $50 in my account. You know what I'm saying? But then it turned into, oh, well, I can make $2,000 a month. I can make $6,000 a month. I can make $10,000 a month. And now I'm going, hey, yeah, I can make $16,000 a month plus, you know what I'm saying? So the opportunity in this is endless. And if you let your work ethic write your paycheck, like you can make it whatever you want it to be. Most definitely. So I hope this training helped a little bit. Do you guys have any questions before we get off? Anybody?
Is it possible to get more Blitz cards?
Yeah, so if you go to myitworkstore.com, all the apparel is there. There is more Blitz cards, product catalogs. I would wait on the product catalogs though, because I think the new ones will come out at conference because we're going to be announcing more products at that time. But yeah, you can definitely get more Blitz cards and any business tools for that matter at myitworkstore.com.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am. If you guys are kind of starting your business back up, I really encourage you to have a launch party. You know, get with Brittany or whoever your upline is, Tanya, and schedule with them. Or if you haven't had one yet, I really encourage you to. And we are here to like host it for you. So we will do all the wording and everything else like that for you. Reach out if you guys have any questions. I know when I first started, I had 1,010,000 questions. Like I bugged Priscilla like there's no tomorrow, but these are questions you need to ask so you can grow. If you don't ask questions, it probably means like you aren't working. So definitely ask a ton of questions. And I know you guys can do this. Just again, you know, and also one thing I didn't mention, for every distributor you sign up in January, you are entered for the dream giveaway at conference, which is in February. So that means, I'm pretty sure, Brittany, correct me if I'm wrong, or April or Tanya or Kia, when you sign a distributor, don't you get to, and if you win, they will do something on the dream board, right?
Yeah, they said for every distributor you enroll in January, you get entered in a drawing. And it pretty much could be anything you've ever wanted to do in life. It's just going to be like, if it's more than one thing, they may pick one or they may do multiple. It's like kind of going to be like a surprise. But just have your dreams or your wishes that you would think never may become there's something that you may not ever be able to do in life. That's the type of things that they're going to be offering to people, like lifetime wishes.
Yeah.
So
Like pay off all my student loans and all my debt.
exactly.
No, and it can be things like that. Like you can say, if you win, be like, hey, can you pay off all my debt? Like you can do that. Or you can say, hey, I would like a $30,000 savings, or hey, I would like to go on a trip here, or do this, do that. Like it's whatever is on your dream board. Like, so get them distributors so you can get your entries into that. Renita raised her hand. Yes, girl. Hold on, let me unmute you first.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I apologize if you called on me. I was having some technical difficulties. But,
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I got interested in It Works, and I really haven't made any sales or anything, but I'm not giving up. So Kia, I actually work with Kia, and she got me interested in It Works or whatever. So I'm just posting on Facebook and doing what I need. And I've had a couple, hosted a couple parties. So
Yay.
I just want to say that. That's it.
That's awesome. What is your why?
The reason why I joined, I have 2 beautiful children, so I'm trying to support them, and I'm going to nursing school, so I'm going to have to pay off those loans soon enough. So,
Yeah, I know how it is. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Again, if you have any more questions, please reach out to us, but get your first post out there. Let's schedule your launch party for some time within the next couple weeks, and let's get these 4 loyal customers for January. So whatever promotion comes in February, we are ready. You guys can definitely do this. All right. Thank you guys so much again.